Hello everyone, and welcome back to Yogalibrium. Today I have an intermediate vinyasa flow class for you. Let's begin our practice seated at the back of the mat, so we'll go ahead and take the knees nice and wide. And we'll take the toes together, we'll sit the hips on top of the heels. Let's find a moment here to arrive. Bring one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Go ahead and start to take some full, deep breaths. Really expanding the ribcage front back and both sides. Filling your belly with your breath. Maybe setting some kind of intention for your practice. Beautiful. From here, let's start to walk the hands forward and lower the forehead towards the floor, coming into a child's pose. And remember that this practice today is for you. This is your time, it's your body. So taking care to modify whatever you need to make this practice serve you. Go ahead and take one more deep breath here. And then we're going to slowly start to roll ourselves forward into tabletop. Let's move through a few cat-cows here. Taking your time and really trying to articulate each vertebrae of the spine as much as you can. Just gently waking up the body and finding a little bit of opening. And then go ahead and release back into child's pose. From here, we're going to start to take some big circles with the upper body. So on your next inhale, lift yourself back up. We're going to start to pour the weight over the left palm, over to the right, and then back again. So these big giant circles, as big as you like, a few times in this one direction. And then we're going to pause with the left palm down. We'll reach the right arm up towards the sky. Inhale, and exhale, weave the right shoulder towards the floor, right arm underneath. Inhale, come on up, reach that arm again. Inhale. Exhale, take it through. Inhale, coming up. Big reach as you press the left palm down. Exhale, take the right shoulder down. Good, and this time we're going to pause here. Send the hips up towards the sky, stacking them over the knees. If it feels okay, wrap the left arm around and look for that side waist. Continually finding more expansive breaths. Let's release that left hand down. Let's reach the right arm back up towards the sky. And then we'll exhale, press the right palm down, and release back to child's pose. We'll do that in the other direction. As you inhale, start to come forward. We'll send the weight over the right wrist to start this time, all the way around. So you can add any movement that really feels good in your body here. Always honoring what your inner voice says first. Reach the right palm down, reach the left arm up. Inhale and exhale, weave it underneath. Inhale, take it back up, reach as far as you can, really energize the fingers, and then exhale, take the arm underneath. Again, inhaling, exhaling. One more time, we'll reach. And this time we're gonna pause here with the left shoulder towards the floor, hips over top of the knees. Maybe reaching that right arm up and around, wherever you are, just being present in your body. And then we'll start to take the right palm back towards the floor, extend the left arm all the way back up towards the sky, and then exhale, press the left palm down towards the floor, round yourself into a cat spine. Start to tuck your toes, inhale, come through cow. Exhale, hover the knees just a couple of inches off the floor, really pulling the navel to the spine, and then go ahead, press back into your first downward facing dog of this practice. Give your head a little shake from side to side. If it feels good, pedal out through the feet. Ground the knuckles towards the floor. In this first downward dog, really trying to find your solid foundation. Really connecting the energy into your mat so that you find some space to pull up and out of as you keep expanding and moving through your postures. Your next inhale, you'll look forward. We'll start to walk the feet up towards the hands. Let's take an inhale, lift through the chest, and an exhale to fold forward. Relax the head, release tension through the shoulders. And then sending all of that energy through the feet, let's slide the arms all the way up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Beautiful. And we'll move through a few Surya Namaskara A. Take an inhale, reach the arms back up. And an exhale to fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, come on up. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, lowering down through your version of Chaturanga. Inhale, take your upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. A few full, deep breaths here. Noticing if you're starting to engage your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, drawing energy up into the belly, from the belly into the heart center. Good, gazing up towards your hands, step back up to the top of your mat, inhale, lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, press down, fly all the way up, reach the arms, and exhale, hands in front of your heart. Again, inhale, exhale as you fold. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, lower down, your version, Chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Stay with the breath. And starting to take the gaze up towards those hands, step the feet back up to the top of the mat, lift and fold. Press down, fly all the way up, reach the arms. Exhale, palms in front of the heart. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting from that low belly, relax any tension in your neck, soften your shoulders. And beautiful, gazing forward to your hands, bend into your knees, step or jump, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Coming all the way up, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Let's bend the knees, take Utkatasana, reach the arms up. Pour the weight into the right foot. Let's step the left foot back and root the left heel down, coming into Warrior One. Stacking right knee over top of right ankle. Reach with the fingertips, sink a little bit lower into that Warrior One. And then open it up into your Warrior Two, gazing over your right fingertips. Let's inhale, straighten the right leg, float the arms up. And then exhale, back to Warrior Two. Inhale, floating up. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. This time we'll take side angle pose. Take your right elbow over top of that right thigh. Or reach the arm down to any variation that suits you. Reach the left fingertips away from the left toes. And then we're going to slide that hand back around. We're going to come into runner's lunge, frame the right foot with the arms, and then drop that left knee towards the floor. If it feels okay, bring the hands up on top of the thigh, maybe interlace the fingers, and open up through the chest, gazing up towards the sky if that feels good. And then go ahead, reach the arms all the way up. We're going to tuck the back toes, extend the knee, send the left palm down, reach the right arm up to twist. And drop that left knee back down. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time exhaling, taking that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press your palms together here. Find some more opening and expanding across the chest and gaze up towards the sky. If it feels okay to you, you could tuck those back toes and extend the knee or take any other variation that you like. Good. Go ahead, release the arms all the way up into crescent lunge, inhaling. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Next inhale, gazing up towards your hands. Soften into the knees, step or jump, top of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, come back into your Utkatasana. This time the left foot is going to root down. We'll pop the right heel and step that right foot back. Lower the right heel down and take Warrior One. Really reaching with the fingertips up towards the sky as you melt a little bit closer towards the floor with the pelvis. Open it up, take Warrior Two. On an inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms up, and exhale, come back down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, reaching up. This time exhale, we'll come into side angle pose. Any variation that works for you. And really see if you can root the right pinky toe edge of the foot down so that you're engaging a long line of energy along that right leg that carries all the way up the body. Let's frame the foot, square the hips, lower down to runner's lunge, and then soften the right knee to the floor. Hands will come up on top of the thighs. If it's okay, interlace the fingers and really coming into that gentle back bend here, opening up towards the sky. And we'll release, we'll reach the arms back up, inhale. Exhale, the right palm's gonna plant down. Right toes are gonna tuck, extend the back leg, and lift for your twist. Beautiful, let that go. Soften the knee back towards the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time the right elbow will come across the left knee, making space here for your twist. Don't hold your breath. Taking deeper breaths, gazing over that shoulder. If it feels okay, tuck the back toes and extend the knee. Release the gaze. Release the twist. Inhale, reach the arms up. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back to meet the right and lower down. Take your inhale for upward dog. Take your exhale to downward dog. A few breaths. Take your gaze back up to the top of the mat. Hopper step. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Take your Utkatasana, reach the arms up. And then exhale, come back into your Tadasana, equal standing pose. Again, inhale, take Utkatasana. Send the weight into the right foot, step your left foot back, Warrior One. Really strong position here, open it up, Warrior Two. Inhale, extend that front leg. Exhale, back down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, back to Warrior Two. Inhale. This time we're going to keep that leg straight. Let's drive the ball of the right foot down and release for Trikonasana. I'm really trying to engage energy out through those left fingertips so you feel that energy lifting you up towards the sky. And then we'll start to shorten the stance just a little bit. The left hand's gonna pass by the left hip and we're gonna square the hips to the top of the mat. Adjust your stance as you come into pyramid pose. If it's comfortable, take opposite elbows behind the back or fists or reverse prayer, anything that suits you. And keep engaging that right thigh as you pull the energy up out of the pelvis and lead the heart forward over the leg. Let's release the arms back. Let's come up halfway and then twist. Take the left hand down, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Revolved Trikonasana. Gazing down, release the arms, come all the way up, inhale, and then exhale, cactus the arms open through the chest. Bend back into that right knee, let the hands find the floor, and step the right foot back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gazing to the top of the mat. Go ahead and step or hop. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back into Utkatasana. This time we're going to step the right foot back and return to Warrior One. Open up, find Warrior Two. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the leg. This time we're reaching over for Trikonasana. So really ground the left ball of the foot down. Broaden across the collarbones. Reach with the right fingers. And then we'll release the gaze down. We'll start to send that right arm back towards that right hip. Let's square the hips to the top of the mat and come into our pyramid pose. Again, find some kind of variation that works for your arms. Thinking about leading the heart forward over that front leg. Thinking about the energetics of your feet pressing into the floor, making more space. Beautiful. Right arm's gonna reach down, left arm's gonna reach up. Take your revolved version of Trikonasana. And then release the gaze. Let's inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, cactus. Open the chest. Soften the left knee, plant the hand. Step left foot back to meet right. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Good, gazing forward. Soften the knees, hop or step, top of the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale as you fold. Bend your knees, return to your Utkatasana, reach the arms. And exhale, straighten out, coming into Tadasana. Bring the hands back together in front of your heart. Beautiful job. Take a second to ground your feet into the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen and lift. This time, exhale, plant your hands. We're gonna jump back into high plank and we're gonna hold here for a moment. Feel the ribs wrapping towards each other and the navel pulling into the spine. And then press into downward facing dog. This time, we're gonna start to walk the feet nice and wide, even wider than your yoga mat, and then walk the hands in just a little bit and take them a little bit wider than your shoulders. And we're gonna release and melt the heart towards the floor here. This is a beautiful release for the upper body. And again, keep noticing the flow of your breath. And then go ahead and begin to wiggle the feet back towards each other on the mat, returning to our usual downward facing dog position. From here, we'll roll forward back into our plank, lower through our chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. And then go ahead and hop through, find a seated position, and extend the legs out in front of you. From here, we're gonna move into a deep hip opener and groin opener. We're gonna take the right shin around and fold it towards the outside of the right hip and then open up, find a 90-degree angle with the legs. Bring your arms to the inside and then go ahead and fold yourself forward right in between your legs. A few breaths here. And then we'll slowly start to walk the torso so that we're facing right over top of that left leg. Take another fold this way. Inhale, lift your chest up, bring your left hand to the inside of that left leg, or wrap it around to find the outside of that right thigh. Reach the right arm up and over as you come into a deep side bend, whatever's available for you. And slowly come on up. Beautiful. We're going to take that right knee and wrap it back around to face the front. And we'll start to walk the hands back or the elbows back if that's available. Maybe if you have space, you can lower the torso all the way towards the floor, but just trying to feel a really nice opening for the right hip and the right thigh. And then gently take your time, start to lift yourself all the way back up. And we'll shift the weight forward. We'll swing that left leg around and back. Cross over top of the ankles, sit down, and we'll reset for the other side. Give the legs a nice shake out. This time the left knee will wrap around behind us. Open the leg out so you have that 90 degrees. Bring the hands into the middle of the legs. Take an inhale and an exhale. Walk it forward. Nice deep breaths wherever you feel it. Inhale, pick up the chest and then walk the hands over so that you're framing the right leg and come into another forward fold. Inhale, lift it up, take the right hand to the inside of the leg, spiral the chest open, feel that left shoulder drawing around behind you, and then reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Any variation of a side bend that feels good. And slowly coming up. Nice job. Let's slide that left knee back around to face the top of the mat. Go ahead, walk the hands back behind you or lower the elbows or take whatever variation of this posture is available. And then gently starting to make your way all the way up. Shift the weight forward, swing the right leg back. And then again, cross over the ankles, sit down. Extend the legs out in front of you and release them with a little shake. Inhale, float both arms up and exhale, come forward. Paschimottanasana. And then lifting up, let's shift the hands back behind us, fingertips pointing forward, and then float the hips up. down. Nice job. Take another forward fold if you like. And then we'll just go ahead and roll all the way down onto our back. And let's fold the knees in. Just gently start to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And let's pause with the knees over in one direction and take any spinal twist that feels good to you. And then shifting the legs over to the other side. And everything will come back to center. If it feels good, go ahead and hug the knees into the chest one more time. And as you're ready, release into your Shavasana. We'll take a few minutes here all together. Allowing the body to soften and melt into the mat. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, starting to roll through your wrists and your ankles. As you feel ready, draw the legs together, float the arms up above your head, take one last long stretch. And then rolling over onto one side, pausing for a moment. And taking your time to come all the way back up to your comfortable seated position. And as you arrive in your seat, root your sit bones down towards the floor. Find a little bit of lift from the low belly and draw that energy all the way up into your heart center. And from your heart center to the crown of your head, finding more length in your spine. And we'll bring the hands together in front of the heart, bow our chin to our chest. Finding something from this moment to bring with us into the rest of the day. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me for this practice. If you liked the class, I'd really appreciate it if you would leave a like, maybe a comment down below, and do subscribe to help support the channel. And I'll see you next time on the mat. Namaste.